Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to solve Codeforce's problem, the delivery dilemma. Before we start looking into the problem and its examples and solution, I want to mention that my channel is dedicated to help people who are preparing for coding interviews and Java J2 interviews. On my channel there are over 200 solved different varieties of coding problems which were taken from previously asked interviews by Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, Google, Yahoo and many other big tech companies. So if you are preparing for any Java J2 interviews or coding interviews, this channel can definitely help you in your job interview preparations. So please subscribe to this channel. So let's go through the delivery dilemma problem. Petya is preparing for his birthday. He decided that there would be n different dishes on the dinner table numbered from 1 to n. Since Petya doesn't like to cook, he wants to order these dishes in restaurants. Unfortunately, all dishes are prepared in different restaurants and therefore Petya needs to pick up his orders from n different places. To speed up the process, he wants to order courier delivery at some restaurants. Thus, for each dish, there are two options for Petya how he can get it. The dish will be delivered by courier from restaurant I. In this case, courier will arrive in AI minutes. Petya goes to the restaurant I on his own and picks up the dish. He will spend BI minutes on this. So each restaurant has its own couriers and they start delivering the order at the moment Petya leaves the house. In other words, all couriers work in parallel. Petya must visit all restaurants in which he has not chosen delivery. He does this consistently. For example, if Petya wants to order n is equal to 4 dishes and a is equal to 3745 and b is equal to 2124, then he can order delivery from first and fourth restaurant. So this is the array A is where the restaurants will deliver, right, using courier. So he will order using this delivery like first and fourth, right? That's what they are saying. Then the courier of the first restaurant will bring the order in 3 and the courier from fourth will bring it in 5 minutes, right? Here 3 and 5, so total 5 minutes is spent, right? And Petya will pick up remaining dishes in 1 plus 2 is 3 minutes. So he will go to these remaining restaurants by himself. So he will spend 1 plus 2, total 3 minutes he will spend to get the dishes, right? So total, all and all, it will take him 5 minutes to get all dishes at his house, right? Because this one, the first delivery will take this total delivery time will be 5 minutes, right? When he orders these 3 and 5, then 5 minutes will be taken to deliver this order and he is going to go to the remaining restaurants by himself, so it will take him 3 minutes. So total in 5 minutes everything will be in his house. So find minimum time after which all dishes can be at Petya's home. So that is what the problem says. So let's take a look at what the input they have given. So first is number of test cases, right? So that's okay. Then second line of each test case contains an integer, the time courier delivery of the dish with number I. So this, for example, this first line is the array is courier delivery time, right? And the third line is if he is picking the dishes by himself, right? He's going and picking the dishes from restaurant by himself. So that is the second array basically, right? So pickup time for Petya. So output is we have to find out minimum time after which all dishes can be at Petya's home. So that is what the problem is. So one example we already saw here, the first one they have given us, right? So in this case, he will order from the delivery like from courier from this first and fourth restaurant. So total 5 minutes will be gone here, right? And he will go and pick it up from these two restaurants. So total 3 minutes it will take him for pickup, but total 5 minutes for this order will be taken for delivery, right? Why he is not, why we have chosen this 1 and 2? Because if he delivers this one, then it will take him 7 minutes, right? So it is more time, so we don't want to take that, right? Basically we want to reduce the time to get to home, basically all the items. So that is the reason why we have chosen that he is going here and he is picking up by himself basically. right. So let's take another example, this one over the whiteboard. So let's go here. So this is the example that we are now discussing. So here this is the delivery of courier. So first array is delivery time of courier and second array is the pickup time for him, right? If he picks up the item by himself. So what we will just first understand the problem and then we will go to the solution. So as you can see, um, if he chooses like let's say if he chooses to pick up these two items, right, 1 and 2, if he picks up these two items, let's say 3 and 4, right, then it will take him 2 minutes here, right, to get these items 1 plus 1. And if he chooses these two items for delivery, it will take him 2 minutes for delivery, right? So basically maximum of this 2 comma 2 will be 2, right? So total in 2 minutes he will get all the items at home if he choose this combination, right? We are not choosing this 3 or 4, right, because otherwise the time will increase, right? If we choose 3 or 4, then time will increase basically, right, because we want minimum time. So minimum time can occur if he chooses this, if he chooses to go and pick up for these two restaurants 3 and 4, and for this 1 and 2 he can just ask for delivery for using courier, right? So courier delivery will take 2 minutes here. And if he goes and pick up these two items, it will take him 2 minutes, right? So this is the ideal condition. So in this case, that's why 2 minutes will be required to get all the items at home. So as you can see, the answer will be 2 minutes. So let's so this is the uh, so we are seeing 1 2 3 4. So this is the example that's not actually given here, I think, right? This is another example. So this is the example that I created. This is not here which is given. So so this is to explain you the logic how we can solve the problem, right? So if we look at this problem, for example, if we look at this one, right, let's take this one and let's look at this one quickly. So let me just paste this here. So this is one of the other example that is given to us, right? So let's look at this example and then we can go and discuss more about the implementation. So so this is the delivery, and this first is the delivery array and second is the pickup array, right? So what we will do is we wanted to keep the smallest time, right? So smallest time means if he goes and if he like ask for, we wanted to pick it this item for sure, right? Because if we pick it up 4, then it will take more time, so we will pick up 3, and after that again we will pick up this item, so 3. And if we ask to deliver all these items, right, all these items, if we ask to deliver, then it will take us 3 minutes. And this, if he goes and pick up this item for 4, it will take him 3 minutes to pick up. So total time will be 3 comma 3, maximum of this will be 3, right? So 3 will be the answer for this question, right? So in 3 minutes all the items can be at home. So as you can see, 3 is the answer here. So I just wanted to explain you how that 3 came, right? So we wanted to pick up, like we wanted to choose for pick up whatever where we can save time, right? If he order this one, then the start time for delivery will increase, right? So we don't want to increase the time. So now let's just talk about how we are going to solve this problem, right? So let me just remove this coloring. So what we will do is we will just create one bean class called as order, and this order will have two fields, like, right, delivery and pickup. So how much time the delivery will take, how much time will pickup will take. For example, if we combine these two, right, so this is one order, right? So delivery will take 1, if he picks up, it will take 1, right? So this kind of beans we will create, like this is another bin 2, this is another bin, and this is another bin, right? So these will be orders basically. This has two fields, delivery and pickup. and we will sort it by delivery time. So it will be sorted by using delivery time, right? So as you can see, after sorting, the orders will look like this, right? 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1, because we have sorted it using the first field, right, which is delivery time basically. So once we do that, then then after that, what we will do is we will first want to calculate all the, like, all the pickup time, right? So if he picks up all these item by himself, then it will take him total 4 minutes, right? 4 minutes it will take him, 1 2 3 4. If he goes and try to pick up all the items by himself. Now what we will do is, so I'll also discuss, like, show you the solution at the same time. So this is the delivery and pickup that is given to us. So we just created one answer and total picked, right? So we are here, we are creating the orders here, right? Orders we are creating using the given input delivery and pickup. So order is the class here, that is a helper class with delivery and pickup, two fields, and it is implementing comparable interface, right? Because we want to sort these orders based on delivery time in an increasing order, right? So increasing time of delivery. So we first created all the orders here. Here we are creating all the order bins and we are sorting the array here, right? And after that we are calculating total pickup time. So total pickup time we have calculated is 4, right? So total pickup time we will calculate first, it is 4. And then what we will do after that is we will, let me just, yeah, so total pickup time is 4. So after that what we will do is we will consider a one by one pickup, right? So for example, if we consider that he is taking delivery for first item, so he is not picking up first item, right? So total time will be how much? 1 comma 3, right? Because total time will be maximum of this, right? Maximum. So maximum of 1 comma 3 is equal to 3, right? So we will keep track of what total time we are getting, right? And we wanted to minimize this, right? So minimize will be the answer. So answer, let's say we will keep it answer as 3 now. So we will again go, right? So now we will say that we wanted to pick up these two items basically, right? So it means that we are picking two items, so it will take two minutes to get these two items, and remaining two items he will go and pick it by himself. So it is 2 comma 2, right? Maximum of 2 comma 2 is equal to 2. So answer we want to minimize, so we will, so minimum of 3 comma 2 is 2, right? So we will decrement it to 2. So similarly we will go here to 3. Now if we are choosing first 3 items for delivery, it will take him 3 minutes for delivery, and 1 minute he will go and pick it up, the other item, right? So in that case the maximum of 3 comma 3 is 3 comma 1 is 3. So answer we will not update because it is already smaller than 3. Now if we are choosing all the 4 items for delivery, it will take him 4 comma 0, right? Because he is not going to pick up anything. So in this case it will take him 4 minutes. We will not update the answer, it will still show 2 here. So this is already minimized. So this the same logic we are implementing here. So we first calculated total pickup time here, and that we assigned it as answer, and then we are just going through each order and we are decrementing the total pickup time, and we are calculating the maximum of the delivery time and total pickup time, right? What we have done here, this maximum, right? This one. So this logic we are implementing there. So if he is delivering the, like, getting delivery for this first item, but he is going to pick up 3 items, for example, right? Like that, one by one we are taking each cases, right? So he will first take delivery of 1 item, he will take delivery of first 2 items, he will take delivery of first 3 items, and he will take delivery of first 4 items, like that basically. So that same logic we are implementing here, and we are calculating the results here, right? And then we are just going through all the results array, and we are calculating the minimum, right? So we basically this same as we are keeping track of this minimum that we have found, right? Minimum that we have found is the minimum time for delivery of all the items. So once we run this test case, then we are getting the correct answer, as you can see it here. So let me just run it again. So we are getting 2. So we are getting the correct answer that we just discussed here in this example. So this is the way we can solve the delivery dilemma problem on Codeforces. We can also take this another example quickly, this one. So 1 2 3 2 4. This is 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. So let's just take this 1 2 3 4 3 3 3 3, right? So instead of 1 it is 3 comma 3 comma 3 comma 3. So this is another example that's given to us. So it is giving us answer, correct answer, it is 3. So as you can see, this is the second example, we are getting correct answer. So this is the way we can solve the Codeforces problem, the delivery dilemma. So thanks for watching the video, and you can check out the playlist for Codeforces as well as LeetCode and LeetCode on my channel. They have a lot of solved coding questions and varieties. Thanks for watching the video, and if you like the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends and colleagues, and thanks for watching.